new stores, new pass holder stuff. Oh my, it's time to check out Universal Orlando. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from Holiday Thrills back on the video, and as you can see behind me, we are at CityWalk for the brand new store here. This is the brand new extension of the Universal Studios store here at Universal CityWalk at Universal Orlando Resort. But we are going to be checking that out today, as well as picking up our pass holder magnet and button for this month. There's two brand new offerings, so we got to grab those. One's for the 50th anniversary Jaws, one is for Stardust Racers, or Starfall Racers, my mistake. But we're going to be checking that out. But before we get anything though, please make sure that you're subscribed and have the notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also make sure you're following both Instagram and X. The links are down in the description below. But without further delay, let's check out this brand new store here at Universal CityWalk. So yes, here is one of the entrances here. This is actually right by the entrance of the Cinemark here. But if you go down past this, you'll actually see the main entrance to the store and that awesome Super Nintendo World sign. So this is what has been behind those walls for all that time. This was the former, what was it, the Quiet Storm, I believe. The Quiet Storm like shopping area. And then the Cinnabon also was over here, but now it is this Super Nintendo World store, as well as a brand new Harry Potter section in the store as well. But like I said, we're gonna go inside and check it out now. So there is a ton of merch in here. A lot of the stuff is similar to what you would find in Epic Universe for the brand new Super Nintendo World that is over there. So things like the Donkey Kong Country hat that you may have seen in our last video over at Epic Universe, as well as a lot of the shirts and hoodies and stuff. Love this hoodie for the Donkey Kong Country section. It is awesome. But yes, there's a ton of stuff, and we'll try to cover most of it. But this store is really fun, and I love how they have the Mount Beanpole here, right in the middle. But yeah, let's just kind of walk around and check out what all there is here in this brand new store. And I recently did move, so we are looking for some more decorations for the walls in the new house. So definitely gonna be looking for stuff to fill those empty holes in the walls. They have a ton of the novelty headwear things here, like Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Goomba, Bob-omb. A lot of the stuff, and this is a lot of the stuff that we have been seeing over in the Epic Universe preview store, that I can also assume is just part one of a slow move over process to kind of change out that store to something else. But yeah, I just love all the merchandise that they have here. I love the Boo stuff. Boo stuff is awesome. And I did see stuff that they had over here for the Mario Kart ride. Yeah, so here's some merchandise for the Mario Kart ride, Bowser's Challenge that they have in Epic Universe. Some cool mugs here. You got some t-shirts, some Mario Kart Grand Prix posters, another t-shirt. Really like this Ringer tee. I'm a big fan of Ringer tees. And then they do have a little prop for the Universal Cup that you can purchase, and this is kind of their trophy for the ride at Epic Universe. And for those wondering, this is a bit of like it's a more solid plastic, but it is $26 for the Universal Cup here. They also have a Mario racing kind of sweatshirt, as well as the same Bowser thing as Mario, and the Ringer tee, as well as the poster. We got Peach stuff over there. We got some more Mario Kart stuff over here, including an awesome pin. Oh no, that's a magnet of the Mario Kart Grand Prix, the Universal Grand Prix stuff. We got pins and everything down there as well. And they have a full pin set of all of the cups from Mario Kart. So you got the Banana Cup, Leaf Cup, Mushroom Cup, Special Cup, Golden Cup, Star Cup, Flower Cup, Shell Cup, Lightning Cup. all of these in one pin set. Love that. And that pin set is honestly 50 bucks. Not terrible for a complete set like that. It is a bit higher than I was anticipating, but still pretty cool. And we got even more stuff over in this section of the store. And this is kind of where we get into the section of like the super like Neo Tokyo vibe. I love these shirts that they have for Bowser and Boo, and this hat they have for Boo. Honestly, might be something I snagged because I love this hat. I loved it when I saw it over in Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm still heavily debating getting it. And they even have ones of the same t-shirt design for Bowser Jr. as well as Bob-omb. When they have awesome pins for it as well. They have like a little set here with Chain Chomp, the Inkay. Yeah, love that design. Oh, there's a Donkey Kong hat similar to the ones that we saw earlier. That's kind of what those look like on people's heads. That's very silly. Oh, but I love the Neo Tokyo design that they have on the bags here, and they also have a little like fanny pack with the same design on it too. Super cool. Oh, and there's the Bowser hat for that, as well as a cup. Oh, more little crew neck of that as well. Anything else? Nope, just Bowser on this side as well. But yeah, really awesome stuff in the store. And like I said, we have a whole nother section that we can check out that is right over there. All right, heading into the next section, which is our new Harry Potter extension. And it's all themed to butterbeer, man. It smells fabulous in here. They have all sorts of butterbeer stuff, butterbeer bags, butterbeer shirts. We got like butterbeer barrel thermoses that are made of metal. You got the plastic cups. Oh no, these aren't plastic, that is glass. Wow.
Glass. Yeah.
19 bucks, that's pretty good actually for that's a solid hefty glass mug. Butterbeer tote bags down there. A little hoodie with the awesome butterbeer design in the hood, and it's served hot and cold on the back. Got the butterbeer carts over there with the disgusting candies. You got a time turner popcorn bucket, which is awesome. I love that. Let's see what else you got. The cool limited edition gold butterbeer stein, which I've seen in the parks a little bit. It's fully metal, and that one is $37.99, and I believe it comes with a first fill of butterbeer, complimentary. And then we have the pumpkin juice sipper over here, which I have seen occasionally, but it does go out of stock very fast. And $12 plus tax for that, not too bad. But here is the main attraction, of course, of this new butterbeer store. They got butterbeer on tap here in CityWalk. Finally, you can get both the frozen butterbeer and as well as regular butterbeer here. No hot butterbeer, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be a seasonal thing, but it is still awesome that we can now get butterbeer here in CityWalk without having to actually go into the park, which is awesome. But more stuff. Got flannels. These are like ceramic butterbeer mugs. They might be candles. I think it's a candle, actually. Let's see. Nope, it's just like a cookie jar. That's interesting. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? I mean, they have honeydew stuff over there. Basically a lot of the same stuff, but I think there was one other thing that I saw that I didn't point out yet, which was, yeah, like butterbeer stein, little keychains, butterbeer pins. Pretty cool stuff though. But yes, love this new section, and it does in fact cut through to the actual regular store, so you can just go straight from the entrance that we were at in CityWalk over by the Cinemark, cut through here and go directly towards studios instead of having to walk all the way around, which is nice. So we'll go and check that out, because like I said, we are just walking right in, and now we're over where the wands are in the back Harry Potter section of the regular Universal store. So we can just cut right through. And there we go, just like that. We are over here by Voodoo, heading in our way to the studio side of the Universal Orlando Resort. The rain has started as we have now gotten into studios. We're currently under an umbrella, but we're gonna go over to check out the new store So the Brown Derby, as most people would know, over here did have the universal kind of like Passholder garage sale, but now they have moved it over to where the normal like tribute store is over in Hollywood. So we're gonna see if it is open. I know the Brown Derby normally had weird hours, so hopefully this store doesn't, but there is a bunch of like cool past Horror Nights mementos that we can check out once we go over there. And then we'll take a trip over to the Fallon Tonight shop to get our pins and buttons, and and our magnet. And then that'll be it. All right, here we are, UOAP and UOTM exclusive store here at Williams of Hollywood. So like I said, this is where the new kind of garage sale area has come. You get some awesome discounts. And like I was told from a team member, the normal like hours for this are not like they were for the Brown Derby. Yeah, there actually is just normal park hours for this store, so it'll be open to close for the park, which is awesome. So you get some amazing opportunities to check out some great discounted merch in the tribute store here, and check out some awesome Halloween Horror Nights props of Halloween Horror Nights past, like Major Suites over there. There's Earl the Squirrel chilling over there, and we got, like I said, a bunch of merch over here. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on the merch just because this is really the stuff that didn't sell in the parks. We had the payphone that was outside of last year's summer tribute store from Mega Video Rentals. And we got a bunch of stuff from the Christmas tribute store in here for purchase. Like tons of stuff. Oh, there's more Major Suites Candy Factory over there.
There's Earl the Squirrel ornaments.
Ooh, they got Earl the Squirrel ornaments. Oh, I think this is from the Nutcracker. That was the ornament that you would have gotten for the Nutcracker scavenger hunt. Yeah. So I love how they're selling it in here. That's hilarious. But yeah, tons of Christmas stuff in here, so you can fill up your Christmas tree. Yeah, I love the stuff that they have in here. I'm obviously looking for Horror Night stuff is our main focus, or maybe even some good stuff from Mardi Gras, because that did just happen not too long ago. Oh, there's Earl and Pearl, the squirrel. We got their little plushes over here. Oh, they have the King Gator popcorn buckets here. 60% off of whatever the price was. I can't exactly remember what it was off the top of my head for these. And unfortunately it doesn't say on here, but that's not a bad deal for those. And they have a decent amount of them. Might have to do that. If they have the vinyl figures that they had of it, I might do that, because those ones were also pretty cool. We got some more Horror Nights stuff in the ceiling. We got Pumpkin Plinko, Skull Smash.
There's Welcome to Dula.
You got the sign from the Horror Nights tribute store. I think that was last year. Got monster stuff over there. More stuff in the tribute store. You have the from the Boris Schuster section of the tribute store. Yep, more tribute store stuff over here from Horror Nights. I love seeing all of the old tribute store stuff up. And there is the curator over here hiding in the corner from the Boris Schuster black and white section of the tribute store as well. I love the Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club 3D sign that they have there. And of course we have the weird little boo with the full body. I don't like that. No, we don't like that. But yeah, like I said, just love all the different merchant stuff in here that you can get for 60% off. You even have some Shrek stuff over here, which is pretty cool. But we got one more section to check out. Looks like there is a crap ton of stuff just chilling in around the top, including, these caught my eye over here. Oh yeah, original Horror Nights icon banners. I love those. You got Jack, you got the Caretaker, you got Elsa Strict, you got the Storyteller, and you got the Director, Paolo Risky. Love them. And then you have some monsters up there, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy. Those are awesome. So cool seeing all that stuff, man. And there's even Halloween Horror Nights RIP tour, Hollywood Hotel right there. I love seeing all that kind of old stuff from Horror Nights past. It really is. It really is cool. Went backwards through the store here quick because I just spotted this. Spooky Sounds of Halloween featuring Earl the Squirrel. And up here, classic novel, now a comic collection of The Adventures of Boris Schuster, including The Lustful Alibi, Evidence to the Contrary, and The Terrible Totems, all in full color. And for anyone who doesn't remember, that is from the Halloween Horror Nights house at HHN 30 for the legendary Truth. So we were done in the little garage sale store back there. I didn't get anything. Abby did get a really cool Ravenclaw banner. It was 10 bucks, originally 27, so I mean, you can't beat that. But now we're gonna head over to the Tonight shop to get our new magnet as well as our button. So yeah, let's head over there and get all that stuff before they sell out. You know, they do go fast, I will say, and these ones are pretty cool. Here we are in the Tonight store, so we're gonna go up to the counter here and grab our Passholder stuff. There is our special magnet and pin for this month. Super awesome. This is the main reason, this magnet is the main reason why I needed to come here to get this today. It's because I didn't want them to run out of this. This is specifically for the 50th anniversary of Jaws, one of my all-time favorite movies. So I needed to grab this today. And then they also gave us the button, which is for, like I said, Starfall Racers. And this is the beginning of a new button series that they're going to be doing for pass holders, where they're going to be doing one for every single land at Epic Universe. And like I said, first one is for Starfall Racers, which does mean that is our one for Celestial Park checked off. But we're gonna take a trip around the park here, see what there is. I mean, the rain is still coming down, but we'll check in with you periodically, I guess. And we have some new guests here in the park. I just saw these guys. I've actually heard a little bit about that they were showing up here. So a brand new photo op here in the New York section, directly across from the Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. But yeah, Max and I can't remember the big guy's name for the life of me. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible fan. But no, they're just out here and you can take pictures of them. That's awesome, I love that. And I really hope that we see Secret Life of Pets here in the park in the future. Maybe get rid of Jimmy Fallon and put the Secret Life of Pets ride from Hollywood over here. So I know it's been a while since I've been here, but this is the first time seeing this. I don't know how often it's here, but it's a Share a Coke like food booth here. And they have cola glazed ribs, backyard barbecue tachos, pineapple with chamoy and tahini, and we got some like specialty drinks. That is really cool. Like I said, didn't know that they had this, but it is really cool that it is here. And just like that, our day is done. Super quick in and out day here at Universal. Like I said, we're only checking out a couple things and making sure that we got our buttons and our magnets before they run out. But we will be back here next week to check out some more Epic Universe stuff, so you don't want to miss that. But before we finish off our video though, please make sure you drop a comment telling me whether or not you came out here to check out the new store or the new buttons and magnets. I'd like to know down in the comments below. But as always, I'm Mike from ArthurItis, giving you the all clear, and all clear means you're out of here. See you guys next time.